Hello, people. Again, I know three videos in one day. It's must be raining outside. Anyway, this is part of a YouTube thing. On YouTube, people get to talk about books and read books and plan things. This is a project these people are doing. This group, this vast network I'm trying to get into. Books we're reading in May for HorrorMAYhem. Mayhem. I got it. But they have 4 books for the 4 different weeks. I'm going to try to do this. It might be fun. And there are 4 categories, of course, for the 4 weeks. Supernatural horror, which is the first week. I'll probably read, something by Robert E. Howard or Lovecraft. I might try to find the book by Norman Partridge, Dark Harvest, which I read a few years ago. It's about a living jack-o'-lantern, and the story's a little more complicated than that, but it's not a bad book. Stephen King liked it, so it must be. I remember reading it not being impressed, but then again, sometimes I can read a book once and not like it, and read it again and I like it again. But I might try to find that book if I can, Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge. It's a small little book, not very big. I think all the words I think it has to be under 180 word pages, I think. But if I can't find that book, I'll probably read Howard's either Thing on the Roof or his Wolfhead book of story. As for Lovecraft, Cold or I think The Mountains of Madness might work. I'm trying to think of what else I would write. Anything by Lovecraft, pretty much. Or The Hound. The Hound would be pretty good. I think of a Doorstep would be pretty good. But, I'll probably, at the moment, those are the ideas for the first week with supernatural horror. It might change. It probably will. But at the moment, that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get into this YouTube book community. That's the word I'm thinking of. So it sounds like fun. So I thought I'd try and give it a shot this May. The second week will be gothic horror, and I'll just read either Frankenstein or Dracula. I'll probably read Frankenstein. I like Frankenstein more than I like Dracula. I'm sorry, I just do. I just think it's a better written book, better story. It's also shorter. But I might read Dracula because I said I would. I'll reread it. But for the moment, I'll probably read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I do like Frankenstein. I actually like the Robert De Niro, Kenneth Branagh version of Frankenstein. I like the original Frankenstein. I will probably read that for the Gothic Horror Week. It sounds, it has to be under 180 pages. I think it's 180 pages. But yeah, I'll probably read that one. I like those two. Those two sound good. Cosmic horror, to me, I'll just read Alan Dean Foster's Alien. It has to be something cosmic, out in outer space horror. Lovecraft would probably work, but I'm gonna read something different. So I'm gonna probably read Alien by Alan Dean Foster. I love the movie. The movie's great. The book, if I remember, it's been years since I read the book. I do have the book, but it's been years since I've seen the movie or the book. Until they ruined it with all the sequels. Except for the second one. Aliens 1 and 2 are very good. After that, it goes downhill. But I'll probably read Aliens. That sounds like a good cosmic horror. Unless I can find something else. Until May, I have over a month to worry about it. So I will probably read that one. Because I like that book. I like the movie. So for the moment, it'll be Alien or Cosmic. And folklore horror, I picked The Great God Pan because Michael Vaughn was talking about it, and he recommended it as being a very good book. I just have to find it. So I may have to order it on thrift books or something, but that would be folklore because it is Pan. And the other one I wrote down was he also recommends he's going to read The Weird Woods Tales from a Haunted Forest of Britain by J. Miller. Sorry. Can't read my own writing. I'm gonna have to order that book too because I can't find it. But at the moment, they're sitting on my to buy list on the thrift books page, and I'll probably just order those at some point this week because I can't. I've been looking for them and I can't find them, and there's something I don't have, and after watching his videos numerous times and learning a few things, those books sound interesting. Those stories sound wonderful. They sound horribly wonderfully, in a good way. So I may get those. If I find something else, a folklore horror, I'll think about it. But the chances are I'll probably do The Great God Pan by Arthur Macon. I cannot talk. Or The Weird Woods of Britain. I know I'm paraphrasing. Either way, I'm going to buy the books anyway. Whether I read them or not for this HorrorMAYhem tag, I may read something else, but the chances are I'll probably read The Great God Pan. I would have sworn I've read that book or that story. It sounds familiar. And if I start reading it and it dawns on me I have read this before, I have done that. I think I've read a book and realized, yeah, I have read this a long time ago. But I'm not 100% sure I've read it already. Sounds familiar. But anyway. And I'm always looking for new stories and stuff. And there's also another anthology of Jewish horror stories or supernatural ghost stories I want to get. I might order that too and read those instead for the folklore horror section. And I know it's off topic, and I know this is on folklore, but I like the title. Pissing You in the Snow and Other Ozark Folktales. Yes, I know. It has nothing to do with HorrorMAYhem, but I thought it was funny. I like the title. I'm weird that way. But yeah, I will probably read supernatural horror. Will probably either read Howard or Lovecraft. If I can find Dark Harvest, which would be a different book, I'm sure many have not heard of, but it's not a bad book. When I read it, it was okay. For some reason, it didn't click with me the first time I read it. But maybe it'll click with me again. Hey, you never know. You read a book twice and it becomes, you like it. I mean, it's like with Shakespeare. I did not have an interest in Shakespeare until I started reading them again, and I started liking it again. And I think my video is acting up. I don't know. It looks like my voice is out of sync with what I'm saying. And maybe it's just in my head. So many things in my head. But anyway, the Gothic horror will be Frankenstein or Dracula. Because I really can't think of anything right off the top of my head as Gothic well, off the top of my head. I'm sure something will come up. I have a month. To deal with this. Cosmic horror will be Alien. That's not going to change. And the other three might change. What I might read. But Alien is going to stick. Because I like Alien. Unless I can find something else. Which I'm probably not going to. Because mainly I want to read Alien again. It's a good movie. Frankenstein's a good movie. And Dracula's a good movie. I like the Gary Oldman Dracula. I'm sorry. I know that's terrible of me, but it would be Gary Oldman, Christopher Lee, and then Bela Lugosi in that order, probably. But, well, it looks like it's trying to stop raining. My dog still has not gone outside yet. I know I keep bringing this up like you people care. It's not really your problem, it's mine, or my dog's problem. But, this tag, I'm trying to get involved in the book YouTube community. Trying to make contacts with people and get to know people and get involved in these kind of things. It looks like fun. I have a month to worry about it. Excuse me. And so I'm waiting for 10 minutes to come up. I don't want to make this too short. But I'm pretty sure that Alan Foster wrote other stuff that might be cosmic horror. Well, folklore horror could also be Clash of the Titans, couldn't it? Now that I think about it. It is folklore, it is mythology, because that's kind of what it is. Maybe I'll read the Clash of the Titans I am going to order those other two books by Arthur Macon and Jay Miller, so I can always read all three of them. The books. But I have a month to worry about it. I'm pretty sure Clash of the Titans would probably, well, I might. I'll have to think about it. But certainly, Alien is the only one that's written in stone. And probably Frankenstein. Maybe. This is what happens, people, when I'm stuck in the house because it's raining and I can't go anywhere. I do the videos. If I'm not writing on my writing projects, I'm going to start doing videos. That's my plan. But hopefully, okay, people. I was going to keep this at 10 minutes. Behave yourselves, people, because you know I'm not going to. I will see you later.